Hello again, and welcome to my creative African cooking channel, Ndudu by Fafa. Miawe Zulu, Ndudu by Fafa, Nya, Koba Ndudu and Yukwelu, Fafa. Come on, Ndudu, Nanglo Fafa. I love the flavours, Ulama Bala. Ndudu Vivinto, Famitu, hey, Ronka. Hello beautiful people, thank you again for tuning in to my creative cooking channel, Ndudu by Fafa. Now Ndudu was coined out of the name Ndudu, which means food in the Ewe language from Ghana. And of course, Ndudu by Fafa will then mean it's food by Fafa, and my name is Fafa. Yes. So if this is your first time, you're welcome. Thank you very much for tuning in. And please don't forget to click the subscribe button and the notification button so you do not miss any future videos. Of course, if you've clicked on this channel, you know that you want to appease your creative senses. Absolutely. And you're welcome to the creative team. Yes. So today I'm going to be talking about spices because, yes, it makes a big difference to your dish. And I'll be sharing 3 classic spice mix or blends, may I say, that I make. So my first spice of choice is Caraway Seeds. Look at the way I'm saying it, Caraway Seeds. Yeah, carry me away. Anyway, the reason, number one reason, is because of its nutritional content. It is actually used for digestive problems, which includes heartburn, bloating, gas, loss of appetite, and mild spasms of your tummy and intestines. So I definitely do like to include that in my diet. Not only that, but what I love about Caraway Seeds is it has this earthy, nutty, and herbaceous flavor, and it has a slightly minty note to it. Yes, and also slight licoricey flavor, which is similar to that of aniseed. Now, it also is similar in its complexity to cumin. So in the absence of caraway seeds, you can mix your cumin and aniseed to achieve that flavor. Yes, what I tend to do is blend it with my green chilies, onion, and ginger. I do omit garlic from this recipe, and the reason being, as when a recipe requires it, that's when I do add my garlic. Now, once you blend that, you need an airtight container to preserve your beauty in, and you need to sterilize it. And what that means is just take your glass container and just pour some hot water in, as you can tell or see here. Now, please take all necessary precautions when you're dealing with anything hot or any sharp objects, because I do not want you to hurt yourself. You're supposed to enjoy cooking and enjoy eating it. Absolutely. So once you do that, you leave it in the hot water for about 5 minutes, and then yes, it's ready. It's absolutely ready for you to then add your spice blend. Now, usually my spice blend do not last more than a week in the fridge because I'm always cooking. But then again, if you want it to last longer, best to actually just pour this in an ice cube container and freeze it. So as and when you do require it, you can take it out. What can you use caraway seeds for? You can add a little bit to your stews, sprinkle a little bit on your salad. And if you watched my meat pie recipe, I did add some caraway seeds, which gave it that licoricey, incredible flavor. It's also good with almost all poultry dishes like duck, chicken. Try with your beans, you might just like it. Now let's move on to my second spice blend, or maybe third as well, because they're combined in a way. Now to my loyal subscribers, thank you ever so much for all your likes, your comments, notification gang. Me love you for you. You guys are holding this down. Thank you, and appreciate each and every one of you. Now, if you've been watching my videos, you know that I do have my holy grail, which always includes aniseed. Now, let's talk about aniseed and its benefits. Now, it has antifungal, antibacterial, anti-inflammatory properties, and this also fights like stomach ulcers. It would keep your blood sugar levels in check, and it also reduces the symptoms of depression. Now you know why I'm always smiling and coming from a positive place. Not only do I intentionally place myself in a positive environment, I also make sure that the food that I eat gives me that joy. Yes. So it's not only about the flavors, it's also the nutritional contents of each ingredient that I do use. And I do research my ingredients extensively and carefully select them for their flavors, of course, as well, because I only use all natural flavors. There are no artificial flavors in my dishes. So if you want to, yes, there are a few playlists that I'll leave in the description box, and just watch where I've used a lot of my aniseed spice blend. So to make the blend itself, on this occasion, I've got here my garlic, habanero, chili, ginger, onion. I've got my aniseed, and also I've got my allspice. So I have inserted the caraway seeds in comparison to the aniseed, and you can tell the difference now. Yeah, so when you go to the shops, aniseeds are like just tinier and the caraway seeds are elongated in a way. I've also got my allspice. Now, I'm going to talk about the allspice later, but here I've got my blend of my ginger, garlic, onion, aniseed, and habanero chili, and I'm going to be leaving half of it because, of course, I'll be adding my allspice. Now, of course, when you are pouring your spice blend into your glass, don't be as messy as I am. Just do that gently. Yes, I was trying something and it just didn't work. But anyway, I'll just clean all my surfaces and then we're back in business. Now, what happens if you do not have aniseed? Now, aniseed, in terms of the smell of it, has a similar sort of flavor, understand that, the smell of it, to fennel in taste, and as well as star anise. Now, you can use these either or, and also caraway seeds as well, because it does have that similar sort of licoricey base in there, although the caraway seeds has a woodier taste. Now, if you watch all my previous videos, you would notice that aniseed is one of the main spices that I use in most of my recipes. As I mentioned earlier, I'll leave a playlist and you can watch how I incorporate aniseed into my daily diet. Now, the next thing is allspice. Now, allspice has this strong spicy taste, and I'd say that the flavor of it resembles that of a mixture of nutmeg, cloves, cinnamon, and black peppercorns. It's warm and it has a sort of peppery overtones as well as hints of juniper berries. So it is an incredible spice. For one spice to have all these facets, or yeah, it's incredible. I guess, you know, the name allspice is definitely befitting what it is. So definitely something you should have in your cupboard. A little history about allspice. It is native to Jamaica, and Christopher Columbus in 1493, that was his second voyage to the New World, came across the allspice and he thought it was pepper. So hence, when he took it to Spain, yes, it was then referred to as pimienta, which means pepper. So yes, sometimes you would find that allspice is also referred to as pimienta. Yes. Anyway, a little bit of history there. Okay. So here, of course, I've blended it with my ginger, garlic, habanero chili, my onion, as well as the aniseed that's in there, and of course I've added the allspice. So that's going to give it that amazing nutmeggy base flavor as well. And the aniseed, of course, has got that licoricey flavor. So this is incredible. Let's talk about the benefits of allspice. So it also has anti-inflammatory properties that helps with a number of conditions like muscle aches, joint pains, arthritis. It also aids digestion, because it actually stimulates your digestive enzymes. So ailments such as diarrhea, constipation, vomiting, excessive flatulence, yes, and bloating, of course, it does take care of it. It's also, it does boost your immune system as well. So it's one that you need to include in your diet. Absolutely. But just as with any spice, as I always say, it's best for you to experiment with it, number one, but also seek medical assistance if you are already on certain medications or you've got underlying health conditions, because some of their benefits might affect you. So yes, this is why it's so important to research what you are consuming. Now, of course, I think I've mentioned a few times that I do suffer from IBS, and so most of my diet is tailored around that. Hence, I've researched extensively about spices to find out a natural way of healing myself. Yes, exactly. Now, yet again, you can check my rice and peas recipe, which did include the allspice. My sobolo, which is the hibiscus drink as well, it did include some allspice. The perfectly roasted chicken, where the chicken was marinated in a brine that included the allspice, is also available for you to watch. So if you need any inspiration, this is a channel for you, definitely. Now, leave the transcript of this conversation that we've had on my blog, ndudu.fafa.blogspot.com. I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat as Ndudu by Fafa. So pass by and say hi. Noral, thank you very much for my theme song. Now, please don't forget to leave your comments below. Like the video. Any questions you have, definitely do leave your comments below. I hope you've enjoyed this. And if you need or you like more videos like this as well, do leave your comments below. Most definitely. Until next time, take care of you. Be nice, be beautiful, be your gorgeous self. And guess what? I love you for you. Toodles.